another week of Life Documented. I'm very happy to be here with you again for another inspiration. And as you know, this month is create with less and use what you have. So that is a very interesting prompt for me, the most interesting one, because I really use lots of my stash and lots of reusable and found things. For this particular week, the prompt is use a base you normally don't use, and I want to make some introduction to use, explain some things, some of the papers or things that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to speed up this video and for you to see me work. Okay, so as you know, this is my book for my first part of the year for Life Documented, and I have played along with first weeks, and one of the things that I do is that I don't go through the book along the weeks. I like to choose which page inspires me most in that week. So, and for this week I choose this one because it has two bases that one I normally don't use and one is an unexpected one, so I wanted to share with you and explore in these bases. One is fabric that I had already played in this part, so I'm going to use the back. And for this page I just glued a piece of paper that I have stamped and painted randomly, and for here I put one thing that I just collect and love, and I think you will have that too on your stash. That are those kitchen towels that we use to clean the paint. So I gather that, or you might have also these baby towels to clean the paint, so you can use it also. For this one I just use a kitchen towel that I staple here, that I will use for doing something. Okay, what I have more? Oh, I want to share with you something, some of the books that I made in others Life Documented years, to share with you just some of the different bases that I use to create things. For example, paper towels here that I stitched, and they make very beautiful tabs or windows or T-pins. Brown paper bags from the grocery stores that I use to make a base to our journaling, or to make pockets to put things here. Well, another one here. This is the one thing that I use a lot. For example, cereal boxes, more currently. And for example, for the first one that I use, that I made for the first Life Documented that I made, I use literally every kind of bases. For example, corrugated board, plastic I have here, brown paper, masking tapes. Well, you can, this is a paper bag, plastic here, a state page. Well, you can use really. And I want to show the last one that is in here. For example, this was an estate that I used to make a palette color, and I gathered that, and one day I saw this and wow, this is a cute base to work on, and I put like a tip in last year. So well, I hope you have some ideas of different things that you can use. And now I gather some, I want to do here some collage with fabrics and papers, and then work a little bit. So I gather here some papers, different papers. I have here a little box with scraps of fabrics that I want to collage here, and I think that this is going to be our base, and a little bit of threads probably to stitch something, and the rest is our creativity, the paint, the brushes, the pens and the pencils. So the rest is just get free and create. Well, I want to say before we start that this week, instead of a code, I choose a word that is Explora. Explora is the word in Portuguese to explore, and since we are going to explore some bases that we normally don't use, I thought that this was the best word for us, for guide us this week. So I really hope that you like, that you explore, that you get free, and let your inspiration go through the bases and get fun. this page, this is the art page, this is the page for you to write. I'm going to write here some important of this week. I don't tend to document all my week because I tend to put or some inspiration, something important that will happen or that happened very important in this week. And then here I will put some things that I collect during my week. Well, guys, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching.